Okay.
So for the second service, we offer the incense yourself, or should I light it?
Oh, that's right. Thank you for asking. Would you be able to light it?
Sure.
The sign will be back here and go through the whole list of people. So while I read the names,
I'll go behind.
yeah, if you want after right after, then I'll meet you. Okay, here. That'd be great. Okay, here. Cool. Yeah. Great. Thank you. You've been doing this, right? Since Shuji for quite some time now.
Yeah, it's every service.
Next week, right?
There's a memorial service on a Sunday.
Okay. You like? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll make it happen. Don't go there. How do you do it?
Usually, sometimes it's at 10, sometimes it's at 11.
Oh.
I like to get there an hour and a half before.
Hour and a half is.
Yeah, just in case there's like setup to do, rehearsal. I'm getting better. Change my robes, like fine, but I'm still takes me a while. Seems like you and the other Japanese monks do that. I turn around and like you're dressed. I was like, what happened? It's like, are you still late to Superman or something? Is there a phone booth that I don't know about around here?
And we think we're fast, right? But you go to Hanoi.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're like, we think you're here, but they're like,
But
oh
you
my
show
God.
up in some way with the rocket suit, right?
That's usually how I do.
Yeah.
I was groggy when I woke up this morning. I left my rock suit at home, so apologies.
That's okay.
And my hair I know is longer than it should be, but I didn't know I was coming until the very last minute because I had a cold. I'm like, I don't know if I can wake up feel like crap. So I was like, well, I woke up and feel fine. I guess I need to go to the service.
Do you know what time they start next Sunday?
I don't, but I will text you.
Yeah.
By the way, just let you know, this is on live on YouTube.
Oh, well.
What's that?
It's on YouTube
It's
on
just
live.
shop talk with Zen Mox.
No, this is fine.
Inside baseball.
Yes.
Luke is
Hi,
crazy.
Amy.
What else is new?
Oh, sorry, you're muted.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you? Getting
I'm
better.
good. Are you? I'm sorry to hear. Yeah. Do you have symptoms?
I'm sorry.
You know what? Let me just turn on the sound.
Am I muted? Oh. Okay. Hello.
Here you go. Yes.
How are you doing,
Can
Sensei?
you hear me? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. I'm doing much better. Thank you. I got medication from the doctor and
Okay.
speed up the recovery.
I hope you get better soon.
I hope so too.
Yeah. I mean, you can't see Kenzo either, right? During this.
Right. I haven't been able to go over. Actually, Judy has been helping out with the baby. So
Okay.
good for Auntie Judy.
Right. It's time for Auntie Judy to come up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Step
She
up.
stepped up. Thank you. I'm so grateful that she's able to
Yes.
do that.
I'm glad. Yeah. She's there. Yeah. I mean, you can see Kenzo either, right? During this.
Right. I haven't been able to.
Can you hear this sound? We're also playing on YouTube. This on YouTube, so there's a little time lag usually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Okay, thank you.
Yeah. She stepped up.
Turn down all the way.
Oh, good. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right, it's better. Thank you. Yeah. Amy, by the way, do you hear the sound of the music?
It's very faint.
Okay, yeah. There's a kind of a yeah.
Background.
There's Mio. There's oh, ohayou gozaimasu. Morning. So if I maybe you can maybe see their face directly if I do it like this way. Can you see their
Oh.
face?
I can hear it a little louder.
Yeah. Mia-san, did you hear the news today? Did you hear the news today? The Monterey Park?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's just no, just go follow the Garfield. It's only like
Oh.
a couple of months. Yeah, I'm not sure if they found the person. No, right? Oh wow. No? Yeah. My friends in Japan were asking me about how things are. I'm gonna turn this off. Sorry. Yeah. I guess my friends in Canada too. From Japan, Canada, they were both asking me how things are. Yeah, I feel sorry for the people who are, I mean, it's a Lunar New Year, right? Thanks, David. Hi. How are you? Good. Oh, Amy, can I ask you a favor?
Yes.
Oh, here's Stacy. I will make basically the board members and Sozenji members the co-host. So if anybody shows up, if you could let them in, it'd be great.
How do I do that?
I did it on my side. It's okay. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
thank you. Hi, Stacy and Tom.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Emmy.
How are you?
We're good.
Oh,
How are you,
yeah.
Sensei? Welcome back. Welcome home.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Soe-san, you can your camera behind. Then you can wave at them. Yes.
That sounds like Sohei. Oh, Sensei,
So
August
let's
is
see. It's August.
yeah.
It is cold, yeah. Especially last night, it's cold.
Sensei, did you hear about that horrible mass shooting in Monterey Park?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
It's incredible. It's so heartbreaking because people are
yeah,
been celebrating, Lunar New Year. Hi, Tom.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie, you're on camera.
It's okay. It's good. Good to see you. Hey, Judy. Who's there? Hi. And Shushin-san, thank you for zooming in. Are you heading down to San Diego? I'm sorry.
I'm just coming back now. I'm on the road back. It was a good service this morning.
Oh, did you? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, have a safe drive. Thank you. Hi. It's 2 o'clock. Yeah, that's good. Oops. はい、明けましておめでとうございます。Happy New Year, everyone. This will mark the first official event, the service of the Sozenji Buddhist Temple. On this occasion, we are offering a service called Daihanyae, or Tendoku Daihanya. That's what it says over here. Ten means rotating, revolving. So we are revolving the sutra books. And from the ancient time, people considered this kind of a wind that generates has a certain merit because the Heart Sutra that we chant itself has a merit. Great prajna, we call this, great prajna. Well-wishing service. In the West, people often use the word well-wishing. So we wish for the well-being of Amy, well-being, Tom, well-being of everybody, all the board members of this temple. And we also wish for the peace and healing for those who are the victims and the families of the mass shooting, which just happened last night. We extend the merit of this service to those who passed away in the month of January. In the past, I used to consider Japanese American people who grew up in their grandpa and grandma's tradition of Buddhism, grew up not so much interested in the teaching of Buddhism, and the Western people who are growing up as convert Buddhists, learning Buddhism more keenly as a teaching. And that's a little bit of a stereotype that I kind of came to the United States, especially I think it was something to do with this experience down in Long Beach when they are more non-denominational. But Soto Zen teaching has a universal element. And since I'm a translator for the organization, I decided to share a little bit more about this profound aspect of the teaching in hope that Japanese American people can also dive into the meaning of these teachings a little bit more deeply. Just to kind of briefly introduce, this is like a school lesson, but I also want to share this so that you don't just come here, follow the tradition, and come back without really being uncertain what you did at the temple. If you look at the screen, you see the 16 deities. They are the guardians of Buddha Dharma. And we will also have this image in the sutra. Daihanya, Great Prajna Sutra. This is what legend says the famous monk Sanzo Hoshi, who traveled in the Sayuki, the tail of the west, who traveled all the way to Tenjik or India, and brought this precious sutra. Songoku, that was the story based on the Dragon Ball. All these stories comes from the sutra. So this was the sutra, was brought from India to China as the essence. And on the sutra, you can see the images of the 16 deities. And with the guardians' blessings, we wish for the protection of the temple, which is quite relevant to Sozenji Temple, the safety of the members, the well-beings, good health. Let me just briefly share. I think a lot of people we chant this all the time, but we never share the meaning. Before we start, this is what we'll be chanting in the middle of the service. Sho kaizen nen sho in nen sho komu sho mu sho komu korai komu shotoku mu shotoku hikkyoku. Hikkyoku kozemyo hanyara mitsunamu issai sambo muryo kodai. Hotsa no kutara samyak sambo dai. Dharma all arise from causes and conditions. Because they arise from causes and conditions, they have no own being. Because they have no own being, they have no going or coming. Because they have no going or coming, there is nothing obtained. Because there is nothing obtained, in the final analysis, they are empty. Because in the final analysis, they are empty. This is called the perfection of wisdom. Homage to all the three treasures, incalculable and vast, which give rise to the unsurpassed, supreme, and perfect awakening. We also have these expressions: emptiness of internality, emptiness of externality, emptiness of inside and outside, emptiness of emptiness, emptiness of greatness, and such all the way down to emptiness of having no nature as an own nature. Our clinging, attachment, this is something that frees us from attachment, our clinging, our belief, our stubbornness. And that by itself has a blessing. So Heart Sutra has a power to liberate us from our egos, our own inverted views. And we talk about this all the time, but to practice is really hard. Now let us begin the service. Thank you again for joining us. Please put your hands in gassho. Oops, sorry. Go. Good. Namkie Butsu. Namkie Ho. Namkie So. よろしくお願いいたします。
冬の雨乾きし地を潤し緑をいざの清き雪もって散歩将軍豊かなる水いざの時恵みあり災いありこれ選ぶことなし万象一如にして無常なり空なりアジアの人々とよ旧暦新年の慶心古来より続く儀礼をもって一切の市場に功徳を巡らんすとここに望む願わくは空なる般若の自我のこだわりを苦より一切を解き放たんこと無辺の市場いかにしてか苦よりとせんろう夢の極げを浴びて静かに立ち次の純白の日に包まれはいを待つ Winter rain brings fire, adorning the mountain exterior snow. Above the water, invites guests without choosing. All phenomena emptiness. On this occasion of the New Year, may the wisdom of emptiness liberate all from their clinging to their imparted views. You'll find
I apologize.
Makahanya Haramita Shingyo
スワジャセンチシリエソモコノモサンマンダモナノラチクトシャソノナントシトエヤヤヤキヤキヨンシクラシクラアラシクラアラシクラジシサジシサジシュリジシュリソワジャソワジャセンチシリエソモコノモサンマンダモトナノラチクトシャソノナントシトエヤヤヤキヤキヨンシクラシクラアラシクラアラシクラジシサジシサジシュリジシュリソワジャソワジャセンチガシュリエソモコノモサンマンダモトナノムラジゴロシャソノナントシトエヤヤヤキヤキヨンシクラシクラアラシクラアラシクラジシュサジシュサジシュリジシュリソワジャソワジャセンチガシュリエソモコ掃除の妙薬はの妙の地の悪を許すな天の観の地の連絡ない青い笑顔してしょうもたれま将来大にゃいたろう百十の本天読赤にゃみかんよも地上だらにもくりすあるものの不足は繁栄上仏菩薩を十六人一切号の I apologize to all for attending the service over Zoom. The internet connection is quite unstable, so it keeps, I believe on your side, it's been cut off quite constantly. I apologize. I guess we'll discuss how we can improve the condition. Thank you for your patience. Now we'd like to start the Sozenji Memorial service. And again, if it does get cut off, I'm sorry, but hopefully you can see the rest of the service without interruption. 1月正直供養聖礼。Before I start, thank you. On this occasion of January Shotsuki service, we dedicate the memorial service for those passed away in the month of January. To Sugita Robert Tezo, 2011, for his 13th year Shomyoki service. Takenouchi Dorothy, 2011, 13th year memorial service for Shomyoki service. Nenki service. And also for Hamaguchi Kise, 1993. Share this. For Kumura Shizuko, 1999. Hamano Fumie, 1998. Okuno Ringoro, 1998. Hayashi Riki, 2000. Ono Kazuye, 1994. Hirata Ayako, 1989. Hirata Fuji, 1991. Isobe Akiko Alice, 2000. Sumi Sachine, 2008. Kanda Noriko, 2003. Tachibana Ryuji, 2005. Tsutako Lilian, 2012. And Minato William, 2012. I'd like to also share the list with the board people on Zoom. Please put your hands in gassho. May the merit of this service be extended to our families and friends. We will also further extend the merit to those people who were killed in a mass shooting right around the corner from this temple last night. Their families and numerous people who have been affected by this incident. On this supposedly auspicious and beautiful occasions, we the oceans of compassion, loving kindness. 남기예仏, 남기예호, 남기예소. よろしくお願いいたします。
はい、ご情報でご名代。不用実法。不用実法。不用実法。検問。大神ではね 正気はあまり仮通達し弱小にして国を含む。キャラいして世間を感ずればなお夢中の字のごとし、仰ぎ恋根が湧くは散歩して召喚を垂れたまえ。上位芸当職当現前の聖書を集め大神だらにを不術集めるところの功徳は、総禅寺11月小月供養せれ。俗名、杉田ロバート定蔵霊。13回忌、小名期、追善供養の真に愛をて、杉竹先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、竹の内泥し霊。13回忌、小名期、追善供養の真に愛をて、竹の内家先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、新谷義則霊。21回忌、地名期、追善供養の真に愛をて、新谷家先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、まどころ三之助霊。33回忌、少女本年期、追善供養の真に愛をて、まどころ家先祖代々諸将霊エコース並びに、4月小月供養せ霊。俗名、浜口育成霊。小月追善供養の真に愛をて、浜口家先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、奥村静子霊。小月追善供養の真に愛をて、奥村家先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、浜野文江霊。小月追善愛をて、浜野家先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、インゴロ霊。小月追善供養の真に愛をて、奥野家先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、林力霊。小月追善に愛をて、先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、小野立霊。小月追善供養の諸将霊。方や高齢者追善の真に愛をて、平田家先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、平田追善先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、住幸ね、霊追善の真に愛をて、住家先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、だに愛をて、神田先祖代々諸将霊。俗名、の真に愛をて、小吉前供養真によ、俗名、港先祖代々奨励。おのおの1月正月、八景先祖代々諸奨励にこす。
Please put your hands in the show. もう一度お手を合わせください。May this humble merit of reciting the sutras, offering the flowers, incense, tea, sweet water, sweets, our thoughts and good wishes, our presence, our time, all be extended through our lives to our loved ones, families and friends, to all people, to all sentient beings. May we together with them attain the Buddha. Nam Kie Butsu. Nam Kie Ho. Nam Kie So. Again, I apologize to all those people who are on Zoom. The internet comes and goes. It keeps logging itself up. So I apologize. Again, thank you for staying with us. I'd like to share, before I share my message, a couple of announcements as this marks the special year. Just as Sozenji Temple had a 50th anniversary last year, we are in the midst of the centennial celebration of Soto Zen North America. This year, we are launching a new group, an organization that reaches out farther beyond the United States to Canada and to Mexico. May 28th in the morning, we'll have the celebration. The head priest of Sotoshu, Soto Zen School in Japan, Reverend Shuko Ishizuki, is coming to the United States, along with other representatives. And he might come to Sozenji Temple as he is related to Reverend Otogawa, who is a founder of this temple. So we are also anticipating several priests staying at this temple during these events and to prepare the temple to welcome the head priest of Soto Zen School, entire Soto Zen School. Reverend Ishizuki has mentioned at this year's greeting that next year marks the 700th anniversary of the memorial service of Keizan Zenji, the founder of Soto Zen School, along with Dogen Zenji. So Sozenji Temple is the temple of Keizan Zenji because of the connection we have with Sozenji Monastery. It is a big occasion for Sozenji Temple as well. On the May 27th, the day before our centennial celebration, we gather at Zenshuji Temple to commemorate Keizan Zenji for his 700th memorial service. And that would be a preliminary service. We have preliminary memorial service in South America, Europe, Hawaii, and North America, and many other parts of Japan before they have the formal memorial service. So we would also like to keep in mind that this is a year to remember not just 100th anniversary of the whole Soto Zen School here in North America, or our 50th anniversary, but also 700th anniversary of Keizan Zenji's passing. Keizan Jokin Zenji, as I said, the founder of Sozenji Temple, 700th anniversary preliminary memorial service, May 27th at Zenshuji Soto Mission. We are also on this day releasing the formal translation, which was done by the head school and office of the Shobo Genzo, Dogen Zenji's teaching. So there will be also event that will mark the special release of the book. Now, before I make further announcements, I didn't put together the pictures, but this is supposedly the celebration. 50th anniversary, 100th anniversary, 700th memorial service. And this is, of course, needless to say, lunar calendar's New Year, Lunar New Year. My friend from China told me how to say this, Happy New Year, 新年快乐. And I used it in several stores. And I enjoyed how people respond when they fully know that I'm not Chinese. But when you make that, I hope you try it, 新年快乐, 新年快乐. And how special it is for not just Chinese people. I said this, but my Canadian friends said, no, no, I was invited to translate for this Roshi. I always admired and respected, never had a chance to meet, even online. Reverend Hotu Suzuki. He's a son of Shinju. He's a de facto Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it just gets cut off. So I'll repeat this again. So I had an honor to translate for this Roshi, Hoichi Suzuki Roshi. And he's a son of the Shinju Suzuki Roshi, who I owe my everything about my priesthood. After the monastic training, I was going through a minor depression, minor PTSD, which isn't really unusual for people who go through monastic training back then. And I was ready to renounce Soto Zen path because I was thinking of going back to company. I was working for a paralegal department of the attorney's office in Minato Ward in Tokyo. And I was really, so I was going that direction. But that's also when I picked up this book by Shinju Suzuki Roshi, Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. And just realizing there's such a person who actually talks about enlightenment in such an amazing way, yet down to earth. It just really touched me, and then that was powerful enough to bring me back to Soto Zen school when I was distancing myself from temples. So for that reason, I'm not even wearing a robe if I didn't come across Suzuki Roshi's book. And I owe my entire priesthood to the Suzuki family. Hoitsu Roshi's Dharma talk was very kind, and he was just a wonderful person. His message was like this. This is a new year, and we celebrate this occasion, yes, supposedly. And yet, when you think about this world, there are so many people in suffering, so many people isolated, in pains. So, as we celebrate this occasion, he said, we also extend our prayers, wishes to these people. Think of them, to think of them, and wish for their happiness, wish for their peace. And then he encouraged us, think about it, really think about it, and think about what it means to do so. In Zen school, one wish for well-being, happiness of those who are in pain and suffering. there's a way, a direction we can go in. It's an established way in our school. For this message, he shared this nice, cute picture of the rabbit. I guess it's a water rabbit this year, right? And then along with this nice picture he drew, he wrote something which I translated as this, like this. The way of the house, which is also for us, the way that we live, the way we practice Zen. The way of the house is like pure white snow. The plum blossoms, or the light of the moon. This is how we live, and such is how we face the challenges. We pray for happiness and peace. Pure white snow, blossoms of ume plum, moonlight. He said, there isn't any other way than this way. And if you can understand this, well, that was how I translated his message. And this is something for all of us to chew on, especially during this difficult time for me. We go on, we celebrate numerous occasions. This is a historic moment this year. Yet, we keep in mind these people in war, in pains, in tragedies. The way to go again, emphasized, is like the pure white snow, the blossom of ume, plums, and the light of the moon. And that's how we live through as a Zen folk. Now, I have some announcement before we go to the general meeting of the Sozenji Temple. Let me share this. I hope the connection stays stable here. Attempt to boost a little morale. I don't know, whatever you call it. As we did have an anniversary celebration last November, we're sharing this 50th anniversary group photo or the anniversary slideshow that Stacy made, and Dharma pin, wheel pin that David ordered. And this is, each has a little kind of price tag on it, but this is also a way for us to support the community. And if you are interested, just please feel free to send us emails at sozenjibuddhisttemple@gmail.com. And I can either send you the order form, or I can just give you some guide instructions as to what you can do. So if you have families and friends who might be interested, please share this information or let us know. And also it's coming up soon. I always think this is such an American thing when I talk about this with my Japanese and Canadian friends. Super Bowl fundraising, $20 per square. So this is happening. I'm not sure how many people are signed up, but again, if you haven't, or if you have some friends, people who might be interested, again, please feel free to send us an email, sozenjibuddhisttemple@gmail.com, and we can give you details. This is just one way for us to do the fundraising for the temple. Next service happening is February 5th, 10 a.m. for Sozenji Temple Setsubunye ceremony. So as I said, this is the year of the water rabbit. Where did I put this? I looked up quickly. So the year of the water rabbits is a time of quite sort of intuitive deepening understanding. Well, you have a variety of interpretations interpretations. But anyhow, we're hoping that we can again through these occasions celebrate the end of the winter and the beginning of spring. That's what Setsubo means. And if you were or have families and friends who were born in the year of the rabbit, which is 2023, just this month, or 2011, 1999, 1987, 1975, 1963, or 51, 39, 27, or even 15. Please let us know. Feel free to bring them over so they can kind of come up on the stage and throw beans, right? Right. So that's all as an announcement. We'd like to conclude the service with a dedication verse. Please again put your hands in 合唱。もう一度両手を合わせください。願わくはこの功徳をもってあまねく一切に及ぼし、我らと市場と皆共に仏道を上善こと。May this merit universally extend to all, so that we together with all beings realize the Buddha way. ジオ三四四有子孫部さもこさもこじゃおろびall Buddhas throughout space and time, all honored ones, bodhisattvas, mahasattvas, wisdom beyond wisdom, mahaprajna paramita. ありがとうございます。Thank you. And thank you for all those, to those who shared your time with us over Zoom. And my apology again for all this interruptions, getting cut off and on. Thank you for your patience.